Increasingly, people's understanding of all areas of life is further advanced than ever. But in the world there are still many mysteries that people still have no explanation for, and prominent among them is the Bermuda Triangle, with many mysteries and unexplained disappearances. In today's video, let's explore the mystery of this Devil's Triangle. The Bermuda Triangle was first featured on the cover of Argosy magazine by author Vincent Gaddis. This phrase is used to describe a sea in the Atlantic Ocean. This sea is surrounded by Miami, Puerto Rico and Bermuda, with an area of about 1,300,000 to 3,900,000 square kilometers. In history, there have been many times when this sea appeared strange phenomena and many mysterious disappearances. The accidents that happen here have a very low survival rate, only about 2%. Because of the unusually high frequency of events occurring in this particular area, many questions are raised about the mystery here. This is also why the Bermuda Triangle is also known as the Devil's Triangle. The first records of this sea were recorded by Christopher Columbus during his voyage in 1492. According to these records, Columbus and his crew aboard the ship Santa Maria noticed very strange phenomena while across this mysterious sea. The first is that the compass doesn't work at all. This was followed by the appearance of strange lights, making the sea more intense. Columbus recorded that at some point he could even see fireball falling into the sea. Since then, history has recorded many strange phenomena and mysterious disappearances here. Typically, the disappearance of the battleship Cyclops in 1918, along with all 306 passengers and crew, or the mysterious disappearance of everyone on board Carol A. Deering in 1921. But perhaps the most famous disappearance in the Bermuda Triangle, known to this day, is the Flight Number 19 of the United States Navy. This incident became famous because of the time period, weather conditions and unusual evidence that was recorded. On December 5, 1945, 5 Grumman TBF Avenger bombers departed Lauderdale for the Bahamas for a training flight. Before departure, these aircraft were all checked and concluded to be satisfactory for the training course. Not only that, the departure time of these 5 planes is 2 hours 10 minutes in favorable weather conditions. This proves that the pilot's vision is completely unaffected by external factors. After completing the training trip and returning, Lieutenant Taylor discovered that the whole crew had strayed from the plan. He sent the following message over the radio with the following content: "Both of my compasses are out, and I am trying to find Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I am over land, but it's broken. I am sure I'm in the Keys, but I don't know how far down, and I don't know how to get to Fort Lauderdale." This was extremely unusual, because Flight 19 had just recently begun returning from the Bahamas, and they could not have arrived in the Keys that fast. The communication was still constantly updated, but the radio segments became more and more fragmentary, until the last message was sent to headquarters. There were strange sounds at the end. The content of that message is as follows: "All planes close up tight. We'll have to ditch unless landfall. When the first plane drops below 10 gallons, we all go down together." After receiving this last message, the U.S. Navy immediately sent a rescue team to the estimated final position of Flight 19. But this rescue ended in another disaster, when the plane that was sent back and forth continued to disappear in this sea. This Flight Number 19 is just one of many mysterious disappearances that have occurred in the Devil's Triangle. So what exactly caused these tragedies? The Bermuda Triangle appears with many mysteries and unexplained disappearances. After these mysterious disappearances happened, many theories have been raised to explain the strange phenomena here. These theories include not only scientific explanations, but also questions about supernatural phenomena that exist in the Bermuda Triangle. One of the most talked about theories affirms the geographical location of this sea, which is because of the accidents here. The Bermuda Triangle is located in a very special place on the Earth, where true north and geomagnetic north coincide. This coincidence explains why the compasses once passing through this sea become inaccurate. There are only 2 places on Earth where this particular geographical phenomenon occurs. One is the Bermuda Triangle, and the other is called the Devil's Sea, or Dragon's Triangle, located on the Pacific Ocean. It was at this place that the Japanese research vessel Kiyomaru disappeared without a trace, along with 31 of its crew. Not only is there a problem of overlapping magnetic poles, beneath the Bermuda Triangle are the deepest oceanic trenches in the world. This may be the reason why the wrecks of the accidents are so hard to find, as the wreckage probably sank deep into the ocean. In addition to the special geographical location, the weather conditions in the Devil's Triangle are also extremely erratic. Atlantic hurricanes usually sweep through these waters. This makes it difficult for ships to move through here. But these scientific explanations are still not enough to explain some of the famous disappearances here, like Flight 19. Remember that by the time these 5 planes took off, weather conditions had been confirmed by the U.S. Navy to be favorable for training. This is the reason why some people think that the Bermuda Triangle can exist supernatural phenomena, which science cannot explain. Another well-known theory asserts that, similar to passing through a black hole, the disappearances here are the result of traveling through space and time. On December 4, 1970, Bruce Jernon flew with his father over the Bahamas to return to Miami. According to his account, when the two were flying, a fog appeared, completely covering their plane. After about 3 minutes of being completely disoriented and aimless in this fog, their onboard radio announced that they had arrived in Miami. Looking down at his watch, Bruce was surprised to see that 40 minutes had passed. The strange thing is that in just these 40 minutes, the father and son have covered a distance that normally takes more than 70 minutes to complete. Another popular theory is the intervention of forces that exist beyond the Earth. Many people believe that the disappearances that leave no trace are due to abductions caused by aliens. However, this hypothesis is still often considered incorrect because of its lack of basis and its illusory nature. Although with the current development and understanding of people, there are still many questions behind the mysteries of the Bermuda Triangle that we do not know yet. Until these questions are fully explained by science, the hypothesis that these disappearances have all been influenced by one or more forces with abilities far beyond human is probably not too far-fetched. Please subscribe to the channel to uncover these mysteries. Thank you for watching the video. If you find this video interesting, don't forget to like and subscribe to receive the latest videos about science and mysteries. Goodbye and see you again.